guys, we are Tottenham TV. We're back home. Spurs have beaten Cardiff 1-0. Wasn't the best game, was it? You wanted a comprehensive win. You were very adamant after the Barca game. You wanted a comprehensive victory. You got a victory. It wasn't comprehensive though.
No, not at all. I thought it was so boring today. Really boring. I nearly fell asleep a couple of times. I'm not going to lie. I thought really slow, sluggish. The passing was way too, like I said, way too slow. I just don't know what happened today.
We created loads of chances though.
We created loads of chances, but the end product's just not there. And also, like, the defensive shape, I don't get it. Like, Toby Alderweireld saved us today big time. Cardiff got in at least a couple of times. There was like 20 minutes in the first half where they were all over us.
Who was it? I think it was Josh Murphy, I think it was, who got in behind Danny Rose and chipped over the keeper. I think someone had to clear it off the line.
Toby, yeah.
They had a header which Lloris had to clear off the post. And for a team like Cardiff who are really struggling, we shouldn't really be conceding these types of chances to them. I know, whatever, maybe we're over, maybe being too harsh because, you know, it was only a couple of chances a game in 90 minutes and we did keep a clean sheet at the end of the day. But I just think it's a pattern, I think, of this season. I think it continued the pattern of not playing so well. And I know we got over the line again, but it just, does it bode well for the future that we didn't play again? We didn't play well, or is it something to worry about?
Look, at least we're getting the points on the board. That's the main thing at the moment, I guess. But we've said it time and time again, like, over the past few seasons, we've always started slow. But it's kind of about now when we've started to push on, but still it's looking really slow and we're not getting our passes together properly. We're not penetrating the other team's defence. I just don't get it.
Is it a matter of just getting the squad fully fit and then maybe we'll see the performances improve? We're getting over the line now with a lot of injuries, let's be honest. A lot of key players are out. Well, you're having to use the squad. You know, you've got people like Sissoko starting today.
To be fair, I thought Sissoko did all right today. He wasn't our worst player by any stretch of the imagination.
He wasn't. I think it was just a typical Sissoko performance. I don't think he was any worse or any better than usual, in my opinion.
I thought he was one of the better players, to be honest, on our team. That's not saying much because I thought there was not really a standout player today for us.
I don't think he did much personally. I think he had a few nice runs, but I don't think he did anything really in the final third to really trouble Cardiff.
Why are you so against Sissoko, man?
Not.
I thought he played all right today.
Your opinion, my opinion.
Fair enough.
So I'm not against him. That's just my opinion. I don't think he did much. But in terms of who do we have next? West Ham, I think, away from
West
home.
Ham and then City, and PSV.
We actually have a really hard run of games coming
That's
up.
what I'm saying. But the thing is, if we would have played a better side today, we would have got battered. Well, not battered. We would have lost the game for sure because it just didn't look good. We looked like just disjointed. It didn't look like a complete performance from anyone. I think
if Lucas puts his chances away, we're looking at a 3-0, 4-0 win today.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But also, that's a big problem with Lucas at the moment. He hasn't scored since the Man United game. He's had his host of chances, and he's not finishing them off. But apart from that, he's playing well, though. Apart from his finishing, he's getting his runs together. He's looking very dangerous. He's looking much more dangerous than Son. I'll tell you that. But
what do you think of the decision of Poch to play Kane just behind Lucas today? He kind of Kane. I don't know. I don't know if it suited him, to be honest. I'm not sure it did.
I thought when you look at the last 3-4 games since Kane has looked back to his kind of himself, really, today was a kind of off game. I thought, and it could have been down to the position. Yeah,
because he didn't really have. He had a few attempts, but nothing really. We thought, all right, Kane's going to score now. Apart from maybe that header, which led to Lucas' shot being cleared off the line. Which again, that was him being a centre forward position, not really playing behind the striker. So I don't know what the process behind that. Maybe he thought it would leave more space for Lucas playing that position, but I'm not sure it quite worked. I think I'd like to see Kane further forward. Danny Rose, I thought, didn't have a great game today.
To be honest, I didn't think anyone had a good game today. I thought the back four...
We're not being a bit harsh, maybe.
Yeah, maybe we are, but it's just the way... Because, you know, when a team like Cardiff, for me, are the worst team in the Premier League, I think they're an awful team. I think they're going straight back down. To win only 1-0 and for it to be as boring as it was...
And the goal as well. The goal we scored wasn't exactly great.
Exactly. So it just doesn't set the world alight, you know what I mean? But... at the end of the day, we got those 3 points, and I guess that's all that matters.
Yeah,
as
and I
much
guess,
as I
you
said,
know,
we needed a comprehensive victory.
Yeah, you know, it is all that matters. And I know it was a disjointed performance, but again, as I said, we have a lot of injuries at the moment. It's just something we have to get through. I think it's a period. We are in a difficult period at the moment, and it says a lot now that us being in a difficult period is us winning 6 of our first 8 games. Although we have lost the first 2 Champions League games.
But you know what? We got City and West Ham coming up. We play like that against them, we're going to get torn to pieces.
Against West Ham?
Even against West Ham.
Torn to pieces?
Yeah, then they're looking all right at the moment. I know they lost this weekend, but
that's a bit of an overstatement.
Nah, they're looking all right, West Ham, and I really think...
I don't know if they're going to tear us to pieces.
Well, don't be so smug, because I think they're... I
I'm
really think that West Ham can do a job on us.
not saying we won't win, just saying not going to tear us to pieces.
All right. Don't be so pedantic now.
But going forward, do you see us improving a lot, like in terms of these performances, or when the players come back?
Yeah, we get Moussa Dembele back, we get Vertonghen back. That's already 2 massive players. Dele needs to come back, and Christian Eriksen. And we've said countless times is that when Eriksen doesn't play, we don't really tick, and that's proving to be the case, isn't it?
It's happened again. We haven't really, since Eriksen's been injured.
Even when
been
Eriksen was in the starting lineup, we weren't really ticking. So
it's also a fair point. I know Lamela didn't start today. I'd like to have seen him start, but apparently it was because of an injury issue. That's what I'm hearing now. Yeah,
he went off with a bit of cramp at the end of the Barca game. It was probably a bit of a precaution just to leave him on the bench.
It's a shame because he's really in form, man. I thought he did well when he came on.
He did very well when he came on. He nearly scored a goal as well. You can see he's just so direct with his play. He's always looking for goal. He's always looking to go forward. And that's what we need to see more from our whole team.
Winks was getting a lot of praise today into the fan camps. Do you think that was justified?
Winks, definitely. I think Winks was probably our best player today, apart from maybe Toby. Winks was he was always buzzing around in that middle, and probably the only one that was doing any movement in there, because there was no movement in there whatsoever.
He was the only one really trying. He was trying, wasn't he, to kind of probe the back line, the Cardiff back line, really trying to break their lines. He was. I felt a lot of the time he was running down blind alleys and wasn't helping himself. But I felt like also there was a lack of movement as well, which didn't help him at all. At least he was trying, and I think everyone could appreciate his effort. That's why he was getting a lot of praise today. But other than that, sum up the game, 1-0 victory. I think we have to move on from this performance. Just get it behind us.
Yeah, we got international break coming up now, and then after the international break, the games are coming thick and fast. We got West Ham Champions League away at PSV. Come back and play City, and then a few days later we got West Ham again in the Cup. So that's 4 massive games for us.
Yeah, then we have a period of 2 games in 48 hours.
Yeah, that's
between City and
because City we're playing City Monday night, and then we're playing West Ham 2 days later in the Cup.
So let's hope we get all our players back fit and firing, and hopefully we'll be re-energised after the international break.
If these players are back, who knows what kind of lineup we're going to play at that Cup game?
What, against
West Ham?
I'm hoping we're re-energised after the international breaks. We just look a bit off it at the moment. We look a bit low energy, but we still got 3 points
on the board. So
onwards and upwards. All right. Well, you'll see us back after. Well, we're going to do a player ratings video tomorrow. Yeah. I think you'll see us back after the international break. So check out for our content. As always, like, subscribe, and comment below. And as always, come on, you Spurs.